So hello, I'm Stefan Wissenbach, the founder of Magic Future, and it's great to be talking to you today. I'm delighted that your company has decided to provide you with Magic Future. In this short video, what I'm going to do is tell you a bit about Magic Future, tell you about the problems it solves, tell you how it can help you achieve some great things in your life, and then I'll cover the next steps and how we get you up and running, because I'm really excited to get you started with Magic Future. So before I tell you about Magic Future, I really want to talk to you a little bit about magic. Isn't magic wonderful? It always has a great outcome. And ever since I was a young child, I've been fascinated by magic. And can't you help but wonder, when you watch a magician perform a great magic trick, how did they do it? And yet we know, don't we, that actually all they do is perform a series of things in the right order that they practice and practice and practice. And then it's a magic trick, and to their audience it looks like they performed the impossible. And from a very young age I wondered, why was it that so many people live lives of quiet desperation and unfulfilled potential? And yet a small number of people seem to build rewarding careers, really fulfill their potential and achieve their dreams. And I realised way back then that it was all about the magic. It was all about understanding the right things to do in the right order and practicing them. And then, to your audience, it's like you perform magic. So what is Magic Future? Magic Future is an online goal achievement program that enables people with ambition for immediate and ongoing personal or professional growth to make more money, get more done, and have more free time. We uniquely combine psychology and technology in a way that means that people achieve more than they ever thought possible. So why did I build Magic Future? Well, quite simply, what I've noticed is that so many people will do a written plan for when they're dead, a will, before they've done a written plan for whilst they're alive. Isn't that strange? Now, what's more important, what happens after you die or whilst you're alive? And yet, when I speak to people that run businesses or run projects, they wouldn't dream of running their business without a business plan. They wouldn't dream of running a project without a project plan. And yet they'll happily run their lives without a plan. In fact, it's crazy. The average person spends more time planning their annual vacation than they do planning their lives. And yet we know that people with plans achieve so much more than people that don't have plans, especially when those plans are flexible and adaptable, like any good plan should be. So that's one reason why I formed Magic Future, because I find it astonishing that most people don't have a plan for whilst they're alive, and Magic Future will help you do that. The second reason I founded Magic Future is that I've spent years studying successful people, and one of the things I notice that successful people do really well is that they're able to spend time thinking about the future. They're able to visualise a bigger future, they're able to visualise what might happen in the future. And yet most people, what they do is they live their lives a little bit like they're driving at night with the headlamps on dip beam. So most of their decisions, most of their thought processes are focused on what's immediately ahead of them, maybe in the next 6 months, 12 months, possibly 2 or 3 years, but certainly not normally much further than that. And yet really successful people, what successful people tend to do is to have full-beam thinking and understand what a bigger future looks like, and then bring it down to dip beam action and focus on what needs to happen now. And Magic Future helps you to do that too. The third reason that I formed Magic Future is that I think the time right now is the time. I've noticed that there's a complete distrust in most societies of government. There's a lack of confidence in the financial institutions that are there, that are supposed to be supporting you and helping you with your future. And the crazy thing is that, all of us really now in this wonderfully connected society that we have with great technology, we're in a situation where we want our lives to be better, but most people don't know where to turn. And so I built Magic Future to provide people with the tools, the structure and the framework so that they can make their lives better. Because I passionately believe that human beings are wonderful things. And if you provide human beings with structure, then they can figure out so much of the other stuff that needs to go inside to make things work. And that's what Magic Future does. It provides you with a phenomenal structure to help you make your life better and fulfill your potential. So I now have the best job in the world. So every week we get testimonials from people that are using Magic Future to achieve great things in their lives. And I can't tell you how great that is for me to see those coming in. And I really do passionately want you to be one of those people. I want you to be one of those people who is achieving things, feeling more fulfilled, moving forward, and feeling like the rest of your life really truly is the best of your life. So how can Magic Future help you? Well, I built Magic Future so you can get more done, create more free time, make more money, but more importantly, achieve things that you previously only dreamed about. What I'm going to do next is talk you through some of the really cool tools we've got at Magic Future and some of the great things that we do to bring everything together. So the first tool I want to talk to you about is our Magic Goals tool. We make goal setting so easy. Not just setting the goal, but achieving the goal too. We've developed what I call a 3-1-90 approach. So this is where you take a big goal that you want to achieve some way into the future, and then we flip it from where you need to be in 3 years, to where you need to be in 1 year, to where you need to be in 90 days, and then Magic Future helps you set out the actions that you need to complete over the next 90 days to be on track. It's really easy to use, and it's really easy to implement, and it works. Next, I'd like to talk to you about your magic number. Now, this should be a goal that every single person has. I passionately believe that each and every one of us wants to be in a position where one day work is optional. That doesn't mean we stop work, it just means that we get to the point where we have the choice. And yet, the sad thing is that the average American has got less than $50,000 saved for retirement. So, ignorance is not a strategy here. It's really important to be in a position where you understand what it would take for work to be optional for you and what the steps are that you need to take to make that happen. And the great news is that at Magic Future we've built this really cool tool called the Magic Number tool, which in less than 10 minutes will enable you to identify all the things that you want to do, be and have, how you want to spend time with people you love, how you want to have vacations, where you want to live. And what the tool will do is it will tell you what your magic number is. And your magic number is the amount of wealth that you need, so work is optional. You can even play around with the age at which you'd like work to be optional. You can play around with the age at which you think it's all going to end. And you can see what impact that has on your number. And then what Magic Future will do is it will provide you with really useful information that will enable you to make really smart decisions about how you manage your financial affairs and what it is that you do within your life. And I would really encourage you to do your magic number and then make that one of your goals. Make that a goal to be in a position where one day work is optional so that you can ensure that the rest of your life is truly the best of your life. The next tool I want to talk to you about is our Magic Vision tool. You may have heard it said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is so true. And what Magic Future enables you to do is to create your own magic vision. Now this is a visual representation of your desired future. So it could be some things that you want to achieve in the short term, it could be some things that you want to achieve in the long term. But we provide you with the ability to create your own magic vision board, a vision of your desired future. And the great thing about that is that when you have a visual reference of something that means a lot to you, it helps keep you connected to it. You can put it onto your phone, you can save it onto your desktop, but it acts as a constant reminder of what it is that you're trying to achieve that's really important. And when that happens, you're far more likely to achieve what it is that you really want. The final tool that I want to talk to you about is the Magic Habits tool. I love this tool because it's really simple. Our habits define us. Some habits are good and some are bad. Good habits like brushing our teeth. Bad habits like biting our nails. But our habits do define us, and it's interesting that it only takes typically 21 repeat occurrences of an event to start to make it become a habit. So can you imagine if over the course of a 90-day period you could adopt 4 new habits? Over the course of a year you could adopt 16 new habits. Over the course of 10 years, 160 new habits. Getting rid of bad habits that you don't like, things that are holding you back, and bringing in new habits that can help you move forward. Can you imagine how different your life would be if you just did 1/10 of 160, 16 new habits? Well, the good news is there's a tool at Magic Future which enables you to do this. It's really simple to use. You define some habits that you want to either adopt, good ones, or bad ones you want to get rid of, and then use our tool to help keep you on track in terms of repeating the relevant number of occurrences to make that habit a habit. Now I want to talk to you about some really cool things that we do at Magic Future that help hold it all together and make it really work. In fact, what brings the magic? So we've got these great tools, but what is it that we do that makes them really work? Well, the first thing is your personal weekly progress report. So every week on a Friday, you get a report sent to you showing you what you got done, what you didn't get done, and what's coming up. It's just for you, it's for no one else. And the great thing about this is that it helps keep us on track. Well, it helps keep you on track because I suspect you're very much like me. In the course of your day-to-day work and day-to-day living, you can set out with the intention of achieving something great, but isn't life sometimes has a funny way of knocking you off course? It has a funny way of sort of obstacles get put in the way, or you get distractions coming in, which means you don't always set out to achieve what you want to achieve. And with so many goals, what happens is people lose sight of the original objectives and then find themselves months later realising they didn't make any progress at all. So this weekly report's really neat. What it does is it keeps you on track, keeps you focused and connected with achieving what's really important to you. The next magical thing at Magic Future is what I call the power of sharing. There's 2 things we do here really well. The first is that we allow you, with Magic Future, to share your accomplishments and your achievements with Facebook. We're fully integrated with Facebook. So as you set about achieving those goals and getting all that great stuff done, you can just link it into Facebook and all your friends can see how well you're doing, which is really good. The next thing that we do at Magic Future is we enable you to specifically share with people that you care about or that you want to be involved in your life and helping you achieve things. We allow you to share individual goals. And this is really, really powerful. If you share a goal, report on it weekly to someone that you really care about, did you know you're 77% more likely to achieve that goal? That's an astonishing statistic. In fact, some people would call it an unfair advantage. And I use this personally. So all of my key goals, including the one this year about losing 35 pounds in weight, which was achieved through goal sharing. It's because what I did was I took a goal in Magic Future, I shared it with someone, and Magic Future sends out a weekly progress report to that person, showing them what you got done, what you didn't get done, and what's coming up in relation to that goal. And they then get to send you an award from something really good to a kick in the rear. It's great, and it really does help you make fabulous progress. So as soon as you get a chance to get onto Magic Future, one of the things I'm going to encourage you to do is check out goal sharing, set a goal and share it. So I've given you an overview of some of the great tools you've got at Magic Future and some of the great features. But here's the really good news. You don't have to be at your desk to make this work. We've launched a really cool mobile app called Magic Mobile. I have mine sat here at the bottom of my home screen where I can see it. It's telling me today I've got 15 things I need to do in relation to my goals, 15 actions and habits that I need to follow through on. And the great thing about Magic Mobile is it enables you to stay entirely connected wherever you are. So when you're on the go, you have your Magic Future in your pocket. So as soon as you've got yourself set up on Magic Future, one of the things I really want you to do is to make sure you download the Android or mobile app, which automatically syncs. It's free with Magic Future, syncs with your account, and it means that you can set goals and achieve goals whilst you're on the go. So thanks for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing about Magic Future. As you can tell, I love this business. It's great to see so many people achieving so many things, and I really hope you enjoy using the tools. It's great that your company's decided to provide you with Magic Future. It's a real investment in you as an individual. Now, what's going to happen next is that you're going to receive an email from Magic Future which will have with it your own personal unique access code. All you need to do is follow the instructions in that email, log on to Magic Future and enter the code where it shows you the box to do so. And then you're up and running. And the first thing you need to do, set a goal, set a habit, download the mobile app, and I put the mobile app right at the bottom of your home screen where you can really see it. And then have fun and set some big dreams and set some goals, and I wish you all the best in fulfilling your potential. And all those great breakthroughs you have, let us know about them. Good luck making your own magic.